What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, that God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. Today, we're going to be talking about the Pokemon 25th Anniversary Set Celebrations. We have about 3 months until this set comes out, as well as another set that's supposed to come out before it, Evolving Skies, and already pre-orders are going up for insane prices. If this is your first time to the channel and you like all things Pokemon, I try to bring you guys 2 to 3 videos a week, so make sure to hit that subscription button and that notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all my new videos.
Today's video is sponsored by Invasion Toys. Invasion Toys is a great place to find all of your favorite collectibles and trading cards. Make sure to download the Invasion Toys app for push notifications on restocks of the season's hottest items, and use code Applesauce when you check out to save 5% on your order of $20 or more.
So the Pokemon Celebration set is going to be awesome. There are so many cool products coming out, and that's not what this video is about today. We're not going to go over all the products that are coming out. There's plenty of videos out there. Plenty of YouTubers have made videos discussing in detail all of the different things that are coming out, but there are some really cool products coming out for the 25th anniversary celebration set, including the Elite Trainer box, the Ultra Premium collection, the big Pikachu VMAX figure collection, and the gold box that's coming from Japan. All kinds of really cool stuff. But something that we see regularly when there's something new coming out is we see pre-orders pop up, and more often than not, pre-orders pop up before they should be available. So as of you guys watching this video, it's Friday, July 23rd. We still have a good 3 months before Celebrations comes out. Now, the interesting thing about Celebrations is if you pay attention and you listen to what some game store owners are saying, you listen to channels like Mason from Cardinal Gaming or the other various channels that actually own stores and get Pokemon product, the allocations for Celebrations are different than they've been done in a while. Usually a store can submit and say, I want to order X amount of product, and then their distributor will come back and say, okay, you have been allocated this percentage of what you requested, and that's how it goes. I believe from what I've heard and seen online and seen store owners saying, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong, is that distributors have basically said you can't request anything. We're just going to tell you what you can get, and that's what you're going to get. So you're going to get 100 ETBs, and because that's what we said you can get, or you're going to get 10 ETBs. So the allocations are heavily allocated, and pay attention because this is going to be really important with what I'm about to bring up about pre-orders, but stores are not having the ability or the luxury to request any specific amount of the Celebration sealed product. The distributors are just telling them what they're going to be able to get.
Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in here real quick and let you guys know that throughout this video, you will hear me say that most stores don't even know yet what quantities and what amounts of Celebration stuff they will be allowed to purchase. I actually got some information today that some stores actually have started getting their numbers from their distributors. Now, while they still weren't allowed to traditionally request the amounts that they wanted and then get the allocation for whatever percentage they're going to be allowed to buy from their requested quantities, some stores as of today and yesterday have started getting communication from their distributors about how much Celebrations product they will be allowed to order. So I just wanted to update you guys on that real quick. You will hear me say throughout the video a few times that most stores don't even know what amounts they will be allowed to order, but that has updated and changed literally right before I put this video up, but everything in the video still remains true. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video.
So how does this play into pre-orders and how pre-orders are popping up already for Celebrations, and it's a little bit too early for pre-orders to actually be out? Well, the reason this is important is because usually a local game store will be able to put in their pre-orders, and let's use very simple numbers. They'll request 1,000 ETBs, and then they know they've put in it for 1,000 ETBs, and then the distributor will come back and say, okay, we're going to award you 30% of what you requested. So we're going to allocate you, that's the better word, not award. We're going to allocate you 30% of what you requested, and so they know they should get about 300 ETBs. Then they can do pre-orders, and if they're a smart store, they'll do pre-orders for, say, 250 Elite Trainer boxes. And that's how you can safely do pre-orders and not oversell and not worry about too many cancellations. Like I said, I don't own a store, but this is what I've learned from the people that I know that own stores. I might not be saying it perfectly, but I'm pretty sure this is pretty close. That's kind of how it goes, is they'll request how much product they want, and then they'll get their allocation number, and then based on that allocation percentage, they can sell pre-orders to people like you and me. So currently, the only things that should really be up for pre-order is Evolving Skies, because a lot of stores now know what their allocation percentages should be. But the interesting thing with celebrations, like I said, is stores aren't going to be allowed to request how much they want. They are just going to be told by the distributors how much they're going to receive. And the interesting thing about that is nobody knows how much they're going to receive, as far as I know. So if stores don't know how much they're going to receive, why are there stores doing pre-orders for celebrations? This is a question you have to ask yourself before you see a store doing pre-orders and give in to FOMO and go ahead and pre-order an Elite Trainer box at $200. I know that's a crazy price, but it's out there. I'm going to show you guys here in a second. So most stores should not be doing pre-orders for celebrations. The last time I did this and I made this statement, I think it was about, it might have been about Shining Fates. People lit me up in the comments telling me I had no idea what I was talking about because there were places doing pre-orders for Shining Fates at like $90 or something for an ETB when there was no way they had any clue what they would possibly get from their distributor. So right now, as you're watching this, if there are people doing pre-orders, they don't know what they're going to be getting from their distributor as far as celebrations. What does that mean if you pre-order an Elite Trainer box or an Ultra Premium collection from somebody? That means you're essentially giving them a free loan on your money, and they might not even get the product to fulfill your pre-order, and at best, you're going to get a refund, and they just used your $100 to purchase and pay for something else, while your money just sat there and you couldn't use it on something else. That's at best. At worst, you order from a store that maybe isn't reputable and you don't get your money back at all. So I bring that up on purpose to kind of set the pavement so you guys can understand the prices that are out there for celebrations right now on pre-orders are insane. Not only are they insane, but I would be willing to state that most of the places offering pre-orders right now cannot guarantee that they're going to have available what they are pre-ordering. So let's jump into a few of these things that I've seen up for pre-order. And for the purposes of this video, I am not going to say store names. I'm only using 2 or 3 stores as examples. I'm not going to say store names because I am not in the business of doxing stores and having people go leave hate comments and stuff. I won't do anything like that unless I have proof that a store is scamming people. And this has happened in the past, and I've doxed 2 or 3 stores on my other YouTube channel for it scamming people with evidence. So when you ask me in the comments below, why don't you tell us the store names? I'm not telling store names because I'm not in the business of doing that. I haven't seen that they're scamming people. I just see that these stores are offering pre-orders that they can't guarantee at this moment and for ridiculous prices. So the first thing that I want to bring up is there are pre-orders up for the Celebrations Elite Trainer box for $180. Yes, $180. Now, this set is going to be awesome. This set is going to be hyped. This set is going to be crazy. I also think this set is going to be printed a lot. So my prediction is that we might have some challenges finding it, but a little bit later on, we'll probably be able to find it on the shelves, like you can kind of find Shining Fates on the shelves, like you were able to find Champion's Path on the shelves. So $180 for an Elite Trainer box pre-order. Forget about the fact that they can't even guarantee what numbers they're going to get, is insane. So I found this ad on Facebook, and this store, like I said, I'm not going to name the store, but this store seems like they are real. They seem to have multiple actual locations. They seem to be a real LGS with multiple brick and mortar stores across multiple states, yet they think it's okay to charge $180 on a pre-order for a brand new product. MSRP on these ETBs will probably be $50 or $60 is what my assumption is, 50 or 60 bucks. And so this store is charging $180, and if you look at the screenshot, they even discounted it $20. They took off $20 to make it $180 instead of $200. On top of that, in the comment section of their posts, what makes me really sad is tons of people are ordering from them. A bunch of people in their comments are saying, I'm so excited that I just put my order in. I'm like, you guys are ordering something for almost 4 times what MSRP will be from a store that cannot guarantee they're going to be able to fulfill all of these orders. And never mind the fact why an LGS is charging almost $200 for a product they're probably paying $35 or $40 for. I understand that you got to take the opportunity to make money. There's making money and there's taking advantage of people. This is taking advantage of people. $180 for an Elite Trainer box. is taking advantage of people when it's not even released yet. If you're an LGS and you're getting your stuff from a distributor, 100%. If they were charging $70 or $75, I can understand that. Okay, making an extra little bit of money because it's going to be in demand, maybe because you're not going to get enough. Okay, I get that. 77, I get that. But $180 is crazy. On top of that, in the comments of this specific post, they're telling people that if you join their private Facebook group, they'll give you a coupon for $60 off. Also, let me read this to you, okay? This guy says $180, and they say, we are beating the lowest resales by $20. Plus, we are giving away weekly discount codes to beat them by $60. That's if you join their Facebook group. To give fairness at the best prices possible by cutting our margins way down. $180 is cutting their margins way down. That's crazy. I bring this store up specifically to show you guys what to be careful of. This is textbook taking advantage of the community. I don't want this store to fail. This store may have had really hard times in the past year, and I am empathetic towards that, and I understand that. I don't want them to fail. I don't want them to go out of business. But as a customer and somebody that spends money with stores like this, when I see this egregious price inflation, this is taking advantage of people who don't know any better. Don't drop $180 to pre-order these Elite Trainer boxes when reputable stores aren't even putting up pre-orders yet. On top of that, if you go and you look on eBay, granted, some of these sold listings are from out of country, but everything on my eBay is in USD. And then you got to take into account what you see as the shipping cost. There are multiple sales for these Elite Trainer boxes on eBay as pre-orders that nobody has for $120 to $150. And the prices are crazy. I wanted to bring up the prices to you guys and show that the prices are insane. And what this is reflecting is how popular the set is going to be. It also is reflecting a massive case of FOMO, which if you don't know what FOMO is, it's fear of missing out. The prices are insane. If these Elite Trainer boxes were in hand and people were charging $150, I wouldn't agree with it, but I could at least understand, because you're gonna, here's $150 and then you're gonna take the Elite Trainer box and you get it. This is a huge risk, paying these exorbitant prices when these people don't even have them in hand. And like I said earlier, best case scenario, you're giving them a loan on your money and you might not even get anything but a refund 3 or 4 months down the line. Also, if you look on eBay, you can see lots of the ultra premium collections being sold for pre-orders at around $200 to $300. Now, this is going to be a premium product. This is going to be a product that's going to be very, very, very cool. Comes with a lot of packs, comes with a lot of great stuff inside. And I think it'll probably retail for around $100. I'm not sure if it was like 100 or a little over 100, but selling pre-orders for 2 to 3 times what it actually is going to retail for when these places don't even have a guarantee that they're going to get it is just a huge risk on your part as a buyer. The last thing I want to show you is another store that seems to be a rather large online store that is selling pre-orders for one booster pack of the Celebrations packs for $16. Normally a booster pack goes for around $5 or $6. So you can go to this store and pre-order a single booster pack for $16. Yeah, $16 for a single pack. Again, it's the same thing that I mentioned before. These stores, as of now, don't have firm numbers from their distributors, and distributors are treating Celebrations differently than previous sets have usually been treated. Stores aren't able to request what they're going to get. They're just going to be told by their distributors what they're going to be allowed to buy. So it kind of makes the whole pre-order situation a little bit different. So this is a general rule of thumb with any set. When you're this far out, most reputable stores don't have their allocation numbers yet. Reputable stores that I trust: Safari Zone, Invasion Toys, the Hydro Pump Poke Shop, DFW Pokemon, Squeak's Game Worlds, a bunch of places like that are stores that I trust that maybe they will charge you a little bit over MSRP. You might end up paying, 15 or 20% above MSRP, or it might be right at MSRP. But these are stores that you can trust not to scam you. These are stores that aren't going to take pre-orders months and months ahead of time when they don't even know what they're going to get, because they're smart enough to understand that that is a risk on their part and it could just lead to a bunch of chargebacks and a bunch of craziness on their end. So guys, prices, of Pokemon Celebration's 25th anniversary set are crazy right now. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a really, really cool set. And while I always advocate for having a plan to get your hands on product, ordering stuff before places even know what numbers they're going to get is not a good way to implement that plan. Giving into FOMO and paying $150 or $200 for an Elite Trainer box this far ahead of time isn't going to help you any. It's going to maybe get you a box. Worst case scenario, you get scammed. Maybe you don't even get something and you just get your return, 2 months afterwards, and then you weren't able to buy anything because you tied all your money up because you spent $400 pre-ordering 2 Elite Trainer boxes. I don't know, but be careful when you're pre-ordering this far ahead of time. Do your research and pay attention and understand what MSRP is on things, and just be aware that when this set releases, it might be challenging to get, but I do think Pokemon will print a lot of it, so we should be able to get it a little bit easier. I'm hoping. And lastly, stores that are legitimate LGSs that are charging crazy pre-order prices like this, it makes me really sad. It's not helping things go back to normal. So trust the stores that I mentioned earlier. Those are stores that are gonna practice their pre-order process appropriately and charge fair prices and not take advantage of the community. All right, my friends, I hope I earned your subscription today. I hope you'll check out some of my other videos right there. Lots of great stuff for you guys to enjoy. If you haven't already, hit that subscription button and that notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something. And like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. We'll see you next time.